Today I want to show you how to make a man crave you. And I mean really, really crave you, be obsessed with you, be so into you that he can't get you out of his head, that he wants to be with you 24/7 and that he wants to settle down with you, that he wants to commit to you. And the techniques I share with you work even if he's the kind of guy who doesn't want to commit or who doesn't commit easily. But I promise you that if you follow this advice, he will crave you. And the first tip I have for you is to wear something that's elegant and classy. And now you might be saying, Sebastian, that's weird. Or the other dating coaches told me to wear something sexy, to look sexy for him. And yes, that might also work. But if you want to do more than just turn him on, and think about it, when you want a man to crave you, it means that you want him to crave you with all his heart, soul, energy, and just everything, with every fiber of his being. It's about more than turning him on. It's about more than sexual attraction. It's about so much more. And it's about you giving him this feeling that you are an amazing woman, that he has the most beautiful woman in the world, that if he misses out on dating you, he will miss out on an incredible woman. And in order for men to have this feeling, to really crave a woman, you literally have to take his breath away, that he stares at you and goes, wow. I can't even say anything right now, just wow. And I promise you that if you wear an elegant evening dress when he takes you out to a nice dinner, he will crave you and he will fall in love with you. And then I want you to look at him with your bright, beautiful smile. There's nothing more beautiful for a man than the smile of a woman who's into him. If you give him the feeling that you are happy when you're with him, and he sees that when your smile is real, when you don't have this typical Britney Spears smile where the eyes don't move and you just show your teeth like that's the fake smile. That doesn't communicate anything. In fact, that communicates, I don't really want you, I'm just faking it. But if you smile with your heart, if you show him with your energy that he makes you feel good, and if you combine this simple smile with the techniques that you will discover if you watch the video in the description, then he will become obsessed with you, so obsessed that he can't get you out of his mind, and that you will be the first woman that he ever commits to, and make him feel like he's really lazy. And I know this piece of advice sounds a little bit weird, make him feel like he's really lazy. What do you mean by that? What I mean by that is that you give him the feeling that he will lose you if he doesn't step up his game. For example, let's say you start working out and you're putting in an effort, or you dress better, or you wear a nice perfume. No matter what it is, you make an effort. You make an effort that shows him that you have the choice. You have the choice to date other men. You have the choice to walk away. You have the choice to choose another guy, a guy who might be of higher value than him. And this is something I can tell you from my own experience, even though it hurts to admit it. But when a man has the feeling that the woman he's with, or the woman he's not with yet, maybe you just started dating, maybe you just had your first or second date, but if he has the feeling that you have the choice to choose another man who's more handsome, more successful, more attractive in any possible way than him, he will crave you, he will do everything for you, and he will do everything to get you and to keep you. And if you're already dating him, then you might benefit twice from it, because he will desire you so much that he will also make an effort and work on himself, work out, dress better, and be a more attractive boyfriend for you. And then I invite you to invite him to the bedroom. Of course, this is only applicable if you're already dating him. But even if, let's say, you have your third date or your fourth date, and you say, now it's time to take things to the next level. Now it's time for some fun in the bedroom. Take the initiative. When a woman leads a man to the bedroom, that's just wow. Again, I speak from my own experience. That's just, whoa, we're in this positive shock. We are shocked because we don't really experience that often, because a lot of women are so afraid, and you might be afraid too, that he will judge you for it, that they don't take the initiative, that they don't lead in the bedroom. But when a woman does that, it is like, wow, it's like a revelation. But if you're dating a man, and that's really the disclaimer I have to put here, if you're dating a man who will judge you for it, you have to leave him immediately. He's not worth it. Then he's a jerk, he's an idiot and a loser. But if you're dating a confident man who wants to date a confident woman, then this works like gangbusters. and then try to fully understand his emotions. I know that's a hell of a contrast right now. First, I'm talking about seducing him and leading him to the bedroom and taking the initiative when it comes to undressing him and doing all kinds of other things. And now I'm talking about fully understanding his emotions. Yes, I'm doing this because you are here, because you want to know how to make a man crave you. You don't just want him to be attracted to you, right? Because let's face it, if he's just attracted to you, but he doesn't crave you, then he might just see you as a hookup, and that's not what you want. You want this amazing high-quality man to commit to you. You want him to be your loyal and devoted boyfriend. And you can have that if you make him crave you. Because when you combine this aspect of raw physical attraction, which, don't get me wrong, it's very important. In a relationship, you should be attracted to him and he should be attracted to you. That's the basis of every relationship. Otherwise, it's just a friendship. But it's also important that you connect with him on an emotional level, because when a man has the feeling that the woman he's with understands him and gets him, when he has this feeling, yes, she totally gets me. She knows what I'm going through. She knows what I'm experiencing. She understands my vision for the future. She just gets me. If he has this feeling, I guarantee you, he will crave you more and more and more. And try to feel good about yourself with and without makeup. Some of my Skype coaching clients told me that they only feel really confident and desirable when they wear makeup. And it's not their fault. It's also not your fault if you feel less confident when you don't wear makeup. The society that we live in is to blame, because everywhere you look, you see these perfect models with their perfect makeup. And it's not just makeup, they are also photoshopped to the core. Like every bit of their skin is photoshopped, every inch of their skin is photoshopped. And of course, this gives women the impression that they're only attractive with a lot of makeup. But I can tell you from my own experience, and also from my experience from coaching men and from talking to my male friends, a lot of men, not all, but a lot of men, prefer women who don't wear a lot of makeup. And when you then give him the feeling that you see yourself as a desirable woman, that you see yourself as worthy of love without makeup, this makes you way more attractive than the perfect makeup. And I know that's a little bit hard to understand, because you've been conditioned for years to believe that men are only attracted to women who wear a lot of makeup, but nothing could be further from the truth. There's nothing more attractive than a woman who feels completely attractive when she doesn't wear makeup. When you have this energy, I promise you that men will crave you. And if you watch the video in the description, you will no longer need makeup to make men obsessed with you, to make men fall in love with you and to commit to you, because you will become his secret obsession. And let your eyes speak louder than your words. As a man, I can promise you that we are completely defenseless, and I really mean completely, when a woman looks into our eyes in a passionate way. And I know this is such simple advice, but it works so well. Because the eyes are the mirror to your soul, and when he looks right into your soul, and when he has this feeling of, this woman desires me, this woman wants me, and even when you're at the later stage of the dating process, this woman loves me, when he can see these emotions in your eyes, he will crave you. I promise you that. And I also promise you that it's better to give him 90% than 100%. It's better to be available 90% of the time than it is to be available for him 100% of the time. Or maybe 70%, maybe 80%. Whatever you want, but not 100%. Be careful when it comes to this idea of saying yes to everything. That's also a big misconception that a lot of my Skype coaching clients have. That they believe they have to be the yes woman to their man. That whatever he suggests, they should say yes. That's not true. You are you. You have your own mind. You have your own goals. You have your own vision. You have your own things that you want to do in life. And that's totally okay. And I know I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot right now, especially because my girlfriend might be listening to this. Because yes, of course, he wants you to be 100% available all the time. Of course, he wants that. But at the same time, I can't deny the fact that I crave my girlfriend so much more when she doesn't give me 100%, when she sometimes says no, because it's a human tendency to always want what we can't have, or to always want what we can't always have. Because if he has the feeling that he just has to text you and you come over no matter what, no matter when, At some point he won't appreciate it so much anymore. But if you sometimes give him a no, just sometimes, not always, but just sometimes, he will crave you more. I know that from my own experience. And another amazing thing you can do to make a man crave you is to touch him when he expects it the least. That's really a sure way to make a man crave you, because when you touch him in a situation when he doesn't expect it, for example, when you're having dinner with friends and you touch his leg under the table, or when you're talking at the bar when you're just getting to know each other and you softly touch his arm, or when you have your first date in the park and you softly caress his hand with your hand and you give him the signal that it's okay to take your hand so that you can have a romantic walk in the park hand in hand. When you do these things, he will crave you. And give him the feeling that you have an interesting life without him. If he has the feeling that you don't need him in life, yes, you want him, you desire him, and that's completely okay, but you don't need him, there's no neediness. This will make him crave you more. But when you communicate this, you have to be careful that you don't communicate it in an arrogant way, in a way of I don't want you. You want to communicate that you want him, you just don't want to communicate that you need him. And if you're not quite sure how to do this and how to behave on your next date so that you can actually make him commit to you, then I can offer you that you check out the second link in the description and inquire for your first Skype coaching session with me. I'm confident that I can help you to attract the man of your dreams because I've helped so many women just like you. And if you enjoyed watching this video, if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section below. Share your opinion, share your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. And I would love it even more if you would hit the subscribe button and smash that notification bell so that you get notified whenever I release a new video for you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video.